We'll see now how Namibia reorganise things with Mona Schroeder going off. Melrick Africa is a winger. Untidy ball for Samkaradze.
Oh, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done, though.
Decision is to go for a line-out.
Yes, because that's where they drive from. I mean, we know they battle in the scrum, so that's smart. And it'll be Esterhuizen again, although I have noticed that Kausan Baez is getting up in the line-out too, but he's the minister at the front there, Serge Blanco. Hey, Serge.
Serge has been following the action right around the country.
He might be enjoying this one because he likes the action out wide.
Yeah. Van Tronda puts the kick up again. Good testing one. Yurikashvili opens it up. Knocked forward. McAnally. Kamasharudze decides he's had enough of that. Having taken the bang.
Yep, I'm not sure whether that's legitimate because he wasn't really contesting for the ball. That's what he was trying to do, to make out he was contesting for the ball.
Well, Jacques Nieuwenhuis should know better, having had one red card already in this competition. And I think, in fact, he's going to have a talking to.
So it's straight out penalty.
Well, could have been certainly much more serious than that. That was a bad challenge.
Got a slap around the ears, that's about all, really, when you look at it in slow motion.
Well, don't forget, following this game on ITV4, you can see Samoa versus the USA. That game kicking off at 7 o'clock. Then at midnight, there's World Cup report with all the day's latest news, as well as highlights from today's games. Then on Friday at 7:30 on ITV1, it's crunch time for England as they meet Tonga for a place in the quarterfinals. And to remember, for news and highlights from each and every game, get across our website, itv.com/rugby.
What do you want? Line out.
Well, they want the line out, they want the drive.
Well, Namibia. Again, it's Kazambiatse. Drive coming forward. Again, the penalty decision is given.
Oh, well done. They worked for that. They definitely worked for it. They knew what they were doing. Kazambiatse really did contest, didn't he, for that ball? He ripped it out of the air and they just charged. So now, oh, they're not going to kick for goal.
Well, it didn't do them any good in the first half, did it? So they might as well go for the points.
And the crowd are applauding. But, I mean, it's a very, very crucial stage when I think about it, because Georgia 13 points up. They failed to score with all that time inside the 22. And now, all of a sudden, Namibia, you said, is there any way back? Well, there is some way back, actually. If they score now and kick the goal, they'll be right back in it.
So they have the possession.
Yeah, it's shocking, slow, dead ball, though.
Yeah, in the first instance, not really able to do much of anything at all with it. Van Tronda, again looking to organise things. There's some movement here, wide on. Good tackling, though. Langenhoven prevented from making any progress, and here's a chance for Samkaradze to get the ball away, the Georgian scrum half. Yurikashvili, another man with a good, powerful left foot, getting it away well.
Well, a bit of urgency from Georgia too, because I think they picked up on it. They're also well aware, all those players in the field, they know it's only 13 points, even though it feels like a bigger lead.
Sure. Still an opportunity. Kazambiatse and the giant Esterhazy.
Oh, they're going to do it again, exactly the same. They're going to take it in. They won't be firing it out the back.
He's Lensing, the skipper. He's wanting this to be accurate. He's also got Heino Senecal in there. But it's the tall man, Esterhazy, who gets it. Now Berger rolling it on. Good strength in there this time by the new blue ball. Last, a threat, but then a dreadful pass. Again puts Namibia on the back foot. Then Van Tonder with the options, bringing in the big men. Kazambiatse in the first instance with it. There's a flat ball given by corner Powell. Oh, again, Georgia up quickly to make the head. And the turnover gives them the opportunity to run too. Now then, can they get some quick ball and get it away?
Well, he definitely lost it.
Shame. Real opportunity there for the scrum half. In fact, was taking the place of Abisaridze as a first choice scrum half by the look of it before Georgia lost their captain through injury, and Abisaridze was chosen to lead the effort. Points to nil, still the score. And this crowd, fair play to them, keeping in good humour without much to cheer.
Oh, tight head. Snaffled.
Good play. Again, no great numbers outside. Chivara has to go on the run himself, wearing 13. Sub 13. Samikaradze waiting for the support to come up. Now they've got some numbers over here. Oh, that's forward. No, not given. Well, this is finally. Well, that again was a great opportunity. Kashvili had the opportunity, both sides really, to open things up.
Well, he did, and they look good running onto the ball, Georgia. They all pin their ears back. Just losing his way a little bit there.
Kamasharudze at the end of the day, the winger, 6'5" of him. He plays for Cannes in the south of France.
Well, he looks like if you gave him a break, gave him a little bit of space, he'd score. He was through the centre then. And he's a big, long, striding character, that's for sure.
Bet he feels cold up this way, living in Cannes 9 months of the year.
Can't get over the difference between the south of France and here. It's like, is it like living in the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere, is it?
Is
that the difference? It's always better down south. Is that the story?
Virgolabadze, we saw there, still aiding the Georgian effort. But there's still a chance here. No, and if only Namibia could break this stranglehold, get a try on the board, convert it. Wow, game on.
Well, they get a tight head in the last scrum. How will they go this time, Georgia? And Namibia.
That one wasn't exactly straight either, was it?
All sorts of trouble at the back there. What's happened? They've just sort of stopped.
And Tonda with the kick forward. Penalty award, offside.
They won't be kicking for touch here. They'll be putting it straight between the uprights. There's a big difference, 13 and 16. 13's short of 2 converted tries.
Yes, so our man was called for the kicking tee, as you can tell.
Well, the crowd don't like it. They wanted to run it. I mean, I don't blame them because they haven't had that much excitement. I mean, it's been a bit of a thrashing machine up front, really, today's match. But when you look at the full picture, Georgia want to win. And this 3 points just makes it that much more secure.
Arab Kverikashvili. There's the posts once more. No question about it on this occasion. The all-important extra 3 points, highlighted by Murray, takes us to 16 points to nil. Everybody knew it. From the moment it left the boot, it was over.
Yes. The fortunes of both teams written on their faces.
Maya on the Namibian side, already on the field. I think it's Revas Gagauri coming on for Georgia. There's Johannes Maya. Uriokashvili, the fullback, leaves the field.
Oh, beautifully taken. Abatsi it was. There he is on the bottom.
Rikashvili having to retreat in the first instance. Now, Namibia. Good handling really in the first instance there. Tackle coming in, it's pretty solid. Gagauri. The first attack is aggressive from Georgia.
Yes, it is, but they're giving it a crack, aren't they, Namibia? Trying to find space. Boom, there goes that.
Comes the man. This is the clincher then. McAnally celebrates. Georgia. Surely the victory now is definitely theirs.
Well, McAnally, he's absolutely wonderful at that spot tackle, that coming from the blind side. The very first game, he did it 3 or 4 times against Argentina. Argentina are pretty good at moving the ball. And what great effect it had there. Offensive defense, that's the man he hit. The ball popped up, he scooped it up and finished the deal. Good night, Nurse.
Yeah, this is the way to do it. Look at him steaming in. Little resistance. He's on the way to the try line. I think that might join the Lima examples over the years.
Oh, yes, it'll go down in history. Did you see that? He was pointing to his heart. The big heart, he's saying. Our boys have got heart, and I think they have. They've also got 21 points, 23.
And 2 tries.
So this will test your record books. How many times do they win a game by 21 points? 23 points, that's a big victory.
It is that.
So it was Namibia trying to move the ball. You've got to give credit to them. They are still trying to find gaps.
I thought for a moment you were in Spain at the bullfight. Comfortable lead then for Georgia. Siani again getting involved. Sankradze, replacement scrum half 2. See what happens when they try and run the ball too expansively. They lose it.
That was a prop. That was a prop running the ball. Expensive. There's a generous word for the play of a prop forward running with the ball.
Jakashvili struggling. 16. And for the second time, Eugene Yankees makes an appearance on the pitch here. And Ivok, the fullback, is the man who's gone off.